Hello, this is Bridget Round with Divine Essentials. Okay, guys, so I was just picking up my table from the live last night and I found my paper from the other day. So, we have the eclipse coming up on like Monday, and this energy here has been, present. And yesterday, yesterday I had been looking for something to connect with when in terms of something that was going on with somebody I know, and it ended up bringing me to something else, and it kind of connected to this as well as something I saw earlier in the month, that I actually mentioned last night too. But first of all, it says Divine Feminine Isis is Divine Feminine energy, as she was the one to heal, seek, and create. Osiris coming back from the dead to plant the seed of the sun, Horus, and you, Divine Feminine, will be pivotal in the role of the Divine Masculine's energies, healing, growing, overcoming pain, awakening process. Yesterday I found something from somebody that was like, it was really funny because I'm doing the 13 different goddess events right now to do different energies of the different ones as they come to me. And the thing that I found yesterday was like, hey, you know what? Like, you should, like, if you want to connect with a goddess or know which goddess to work with, do different ones until you find the one that like sticks with you. And she was like, I first connected with Sekhmet for like 8 years, and it was all connected to the fire and the masculine and solar plexus and blah 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 blah. And then one day Isis showed up, and she was connected to the water and the mother and the nurturing and the divine feminine energy. And I was like, it was just kind of funny because I'm like literally doing that right now with the 13 events. And I know Sekhmet is supposed to come probably the 8th month for Lionsgate, because Sekhmet's the lion one. And Isis was last month. We just did that. And this came, I think, right around the same time that I did that event, which wasn't that long ago. And then we had the Syrian dolphins and whales come forward. So the Syrian dolphins and whales, like, they are connected to Sirius, they're connected to the galactic ocean, they swim through the currents of the energy, and they are here and in Sirius, like they're able to transport between worlds. And yesterday I actually had pulled up like a thing. I was showing somebody something on like a screen recording, and the whale like was there in that what I was looking at. So the whale has actually been coming up a lot lately. I saw that probably a couple weeks ago. The whale is for wisdom. The dolphins are for joy, for happiness, for peace, for like telepathic communication, like that sonar energy, like sending out frequencies and rippling it. Look at, I just split this deck and there they are. And they do connect to the sound healing energies as well. And it's so funny. I just posted a reel that was like, an acting thing of like doing all the different no's. And then I opened a message from somebody, and they didn't even mean to send me this thing, but it was a song called Thursday Girl, and today's Thursday. And when I clicked on the preview of the song, it was like, tell me no, tell me no, tell me no, tell me no, like over and over. And I literally just got done saying no, 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 in all different ways. I feel like this is basically saying like, we need to make sure that we're following our boundaries, and that it's safe to say no to things that we know we shouldn't be like dealing with, or like if something isn't right or somebody isn't helping you, or if something's hurting you, it's okay to say no to those things. It's okay to protect yourself. Sound healing may also be something that's kind of important right now for people to connect with, especially to help with the growing and overcoming, like we just said here, overcoming pain and awakening and all of that. And then they travel the galactic oceans. So Mintaka is connected to Orion. It's a water world, and Sirius is also a water world. So I feel like there may be something to do with like those two energies that are coming about right now. The water world of creative feminine, and then Orion is that logical masculine energy. And to help create balance, we need to embrace the emotions within us, our empathy. We need to cry, feel, express ourselves through art, song, poems, light language, automatic writing, dancing, listening, meditating, napping, allowing, receiving, and creating accordingly. And then in Sirius, there's different types of beings. There's like the elven-like, more regal high priestess, like softer energy, and then there's the more fey, punk rock, loud, like electric-y, just more in-your-face energy. And it says embrace your natural expression. So some of you may be more high priestess, some of you may be more, punk or rock. And then mermaids find water to sing and heal. Somebody literally just sent me a message in the same thing with the song. The same person that sent the song at the same time was talking about mermaids and Sirius. So it's funny. I feel like that is something that some of you may resonate with. That like you may have been a kid and been very like drawn to the Little Mermaid or pretending to be a mermaid in the water, like I used to do when I was a kid, and just go to the ocean and swim around like a mermaid. Divine sensuality, making love, erotica. So this is energies that we can tap into as well to help us to manifest and to overcome things that may be difficult. 22 is on there, and 22 is like a reminder that your thoughts are coming about. So like whatever you're thinking about, make sure you keep them positive. And then energy field adjustment, aura cleansing and health. So 6 is tied to love. You may need to, adjust your aura or tap into your sensuality. You may need to make love with somebody or, to yourself. And then seashell divination, wisdom of shells. This is funny because I'm doing a despacho on Monday, and I know that I'm going to be using a shell in it that I used years ago in one. You use the shell to represent the divine feminine womb, like the place of creation and all of that, and you put that in the center of the despacho. I did that years ago, but when I burnt it, it didn't burn the inside of it. So this time I'm going to use that same shell that's been in my mesa for years now, and give it back to earth, give it back to, the energy, and like release, that vibration, those frequencies, those energies that have been there all along. And then we have the endurance, keep going. So just know that whatever's happening right now, you have the ability to keep going. And there may be things that are hidden right now that are going to be shown, okay? There's a lot that's been hidden from you. But the eclipse energy is going to make that stuff come up. So, keep your boundaries in place. Pay attention to your dreams. You may be learning new lessons in your dreams. And colony, delicacy, fragility, works that are created over great periods of time. I feel like things that have started long ago are coming to completion now, and it's going to give us like that strength to keep going onto this new path that we're headed into. And then 8 is abundance and infinite, creative energies, and it says potential, powerful creative energy, initiation energy, fertility. So we're going to be fertile to create. With this return of Aphrodite, number 13, tomorrow's the 13th, it's tied to the divine feminine. Temple birth of the goddess, elegance. I don't know why I said elegance, but it's not there. Guidance, goddess energy, treating as sacred. So you need to treat yourself as you are sacred and tap into that divine sensual energy. Don't look at it as a bad thing. Some people get like really weird about sensuality and women or being sexy or expressing that part of themselves, and it's natural. And if you feel it, allow it. Don't let people who are all like, keep you from being or embracing it, because it sucks being a woman in this world. It's like if you fucking feel sexy, it's like people don't like you. It's like, or if you make people jealous or triggered or whatever, it's like, don't fucking worry about those people. They're not on the same level as you. Just let them stay where they are. And this is about peace. Okay, so bringing in peace, the energy of the Pleiadians is there as well, with the 7 sisters, the 7 doves, and telepathy, nonverbal communication, energetic pulses, mind reading. So you're going to be tapping into that ability again that was tied to this. And Lemuria returns. Earthly spirituality, community, ocean, conservation. We need to protect the ocean, you know, like send out good energy there, telepathically communicate with the beings there. And then know thyself, self-examination, seeing who you really are, saying no to the false parts of yourself, embracing your true, you know, inner light, and not holding it back, or, you know, dimming it down, or not showing your true self just because other people aren't comfortable with it, or people don't, you know, necessarily like it. It's usually their own insecurities that they don't like, that they see within you. And then moon is the divine feminine, cycles of rebirth. So you get the sun and the moon here. There's, like, again, that eclipse energy coming in strong to help us with this rebirth. And then walk-in souls. There may be some new people showing up in our lives, or the people in our lives may completely change and transform to actually finally be who they're meant to be. So sing your song for self, at least, but with intention for the masculines to heal from whatever vibration they're within. Allow that vibration to travel through the frequencies to them through the water. So again, telepathically, like, sing into the water and allow that to, like, reach them through the frequencies and energies through the water, because we're made up of a majority of water in our bodies, and the ocean is you know, expressed all across the earth here, and it's like through the galactic ocean, the currents of ocean. Like, that's a way to tap into your intuition too. Like, take a shower, take a bath, boom, you're going to be way more connected. A moon cycle, track for the new and the full for the best results, and understand of yourself, that mirror. There's a cycle of power, a cycle of release, a cycle of creation, of rapid growing, cycles of rest. So allow yourself to receive from all of those, and allow yourself to flow through all of those. And then I just made a thing up last night that was called Knowing and Flowing, to do with another feminine. And then Pleiadian sisters. Some of you resonate with the 7 sisters, that energy of the 7 sisters. DM is very feminine in those. So I screenshotted, and for some reason that reset this, but it was at 12:22 when I paused. So 12:22, 22, and it's the year 22. So some of you, you know, if you're very resonant, or you may have a divine masculine who's very feminine in their connection with you. And all people can be both, you know, doesn't matter your sex. So you may be the one that needs to receive this energy, or you may need to be the one that's sending this energy out. Avian owl energy gives eyes to see through the veil of the dark and the illusions. So tap into the fucking energy of the owl, which is right here. The truth will set me free. Wise, spiritual, wealthy, gracious, intuitive, inspired, devoted, expansive, self-reflective, truth-seeking, emotionally intelligent, truthful, philosophical, and charitable. So the sage energy, it's just funny that that was right there as we're coming into here. The frequencies are changing us on core levels. So remember who you are, and allow yourself to remember who you are. And multidimensional, you know, you may new moments all expand. Oh, May and November, the moments are going to be expanding from then. There's going to be new lives coming in, again, beginning, or that had began at a different time. So, like for me, I woke up in the November of 2011. That cycle till now, this May, because we have May and November and May have Pleiadian lineups from the 15th to the 20th, and the height of those times is the 17th, 18th, and 19th. And this just like a cycle, okay, that's connected to that energy. Some people that came in at that time may be leaving at this time, or they may be leaving an aspect of themselves for the awakening process, so that they can mirror a new version through the synchronicities, through the messages and the guidance that we have. The Akashic records are holding these information and this wisdom within them, so you can tap into those to get answers about your past lives, about Atlantis, about, you know, the crystal work that you have available to you. So the high priest and the high priestess need to work together, vibing at the highest quotient of light to balance their energies. And some of us are connecting with our soul family to awaken others and to find the soul contracts that we have to continue and complete here. And again, travel through the deeper depths of the shadow for the transformation of the cosmic ocean at this time where we have the, energies aligned for this perfectly right now. The eclipse is going to help us to see through that stuff, and then the Lyra energy is bringing strength, confidence, wisdom, and abundance so that we can have that electrical pulse sent out, telepathically communicating, cellular activations are happening. So allow yourself to receive those things and release things that don't serve. Say no to what you need to say no to. Say yes to what you need to say yes to. Connect with these people, the galactic peeps out there that are all across, whatever one feels right for you. And linear will seem as if the past and the future. So everything is now in this now moment. So things may be confusing to you, or things that you thought you were done with may come back up, or things that have not happened yet may start to come in. Like the timelines and the reality around us is shifting, and things are breaking down, and we're seeing beyond stuff, and then it's going to distort things and make things crazy and weird and complicated and what? But just stay centered in the present, in the now moment, and know that there is no past, there is no, future. There is just now, always has been, always will be. And it just expands. Okay. Goodbye.